Hello Gemini, welcome to your December 2021 readings. I hope you guys are doing great. Guys, this reading is going to be timeless and general in nature, so take only what resonates with you. Also, you can check out your other signs, and if you feel drawn to the title of any other reading, please check out those messages also. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to pull out some oracle cards first and then we'll see tarot messages, okay? Okay, two cards of these are too many. Taking risks, and then we have the trust. So there we already have that fool's energy, where you're being asked to put your faith in the universe and take a leap of faith. Maybe there are new things that you are willing to start, and you've been hesitant. Your mind is playing games with you, your ego is playing games with you. Whenever you feel like taking chances or going forward, moving forward, there's always that fear that creeps in. And I think that is where you're being guided to take a look at and release those fears, work on those fears, because I think you're also getting lots of opportunities from your outer environment right now, because we're officially in the Sagittarius season, and that's is like activating your seventh house. So this is all about commitments, long-term commitments, new contracts, your partnerships, your relationships. It's all about that. And right now there is this energy, there are guides, and maybe you're getting some messages through some birds or synchronicities, where you're being guided to take that control into your own hands. Okay, don't let your mind play games with you or let you be in that victim mode. So there are certain things where you have to really take a look at, and understand that whatever has happened in the past does not have to influence your future. Okay, if you've learned the lessons, if you've grown from that, then it's like that chapter is done, that cycle has closed, you've learned it. Okay, it's time for the new beginnings, but don't take those fears with you. Okay, you've already grown from that time. I'm going to pull out one more card for you. And there's also this energy of, yeah, see, this card has come out. So there's also this energy of sharing your limelight with others also. If you're feeling insecure about that also, that if you'll share some of your resources, some of your gifts, some of your success with others, they're gonna take all the attention, or you will not be appreciated much. No, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. And if you're getting this focus, this is all about you reaching that pinnacle point in your life, you understanding the importance of spirituality, your own spiritual progress, you standing in your power, being as a leader and influencing others also on the journey. Okay, you've already gone through those experiences in the past, and you've become wiser from that. Okay, now you can counsel others, you can help others, teach others, guide others, you can mentor them, help them heal their own wounds, their own blockages, their own self-limiting beliefs, and then they can proceed forward with that. Okay, so there is a lot of, if you see, there's a lot of nature, different aspects here. We have a little bit of very warm environment, then we have a very breezy and you know uh, coastal area, river, water, and then we have the ice. So it's like there are different phases and seasons, and you have gone through those difficult challenges, different challenges, and you've become that wiser. Now you can see from the higher perspective, you understand those things. Okay, you've cleared out certain karmas, there are new beginnings that are ready to come into your life, but your own hesitancy has been a part of this. Okay, so it's like you are standing in your own way. That's the energy I'm getting here. Alright? And see, at the bottom of the deck, we've got Voyage. So it's like there is a guiding force that's helping you to proceed forward. You've been taken care of. Like you are being delicately handled. You know, and very beautifully and gently you're being nudged into new directions, into new horizons that you need to work on. Okay, so focus on that instead of focusing on what negativity and hard experiences you have faced. I know it's not easy, I understand that, but for your own growth and success you have to leave all of that behind and move forward. Okay, so let me pull out some cards for you from the Moonology deck. I'm going to pull out two cards for you. Okay. Okay, this card wants to. Communication is key. That's your own sign. Okay. New moon in Gemini. So I really feel like this new moon that's in Sagittarius, because we also have the Mercury in Sagittarius right now. So it's more about, cutthroat, blunt, honest communication with others. If you have to let go of certain things, let them go. Speak your truth, okay? Clear the air. And if you want to stand for your own beliefs, take that command, okay? It's about speaking sincerely and honestly, and you know speaking what really aligns with you. That is what is very important right now. So it's like your own planet is in your opposite sign, so you have to be very careful when you're communicating with people. Sometimes we have to say certain things, we have to stand for our own beliefs. Okay, and this is for the betterment of everybody. Okay, if you feel like you're going to rock the boats, don't worry about that. It's the only thing that's necessary right now. So focus on your own growth, what's good for you right now. Okay, let me see one more card for you. Okay, I will take this first card. Yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. This is a guidance for you from your ancestors, I would say, your spirit guides, your angels, that you are safe. Okay, and also the people around you are safe. You just need to have a good communication, and there's a lot of blue also, if you can see in the cards, the different shades of blue. So I really feel like there's a need to speak truth, speak your thoughts, use your throat chakra, communicate your thoughts, your ideas, your beliefs, your talents. It could be anything in that regard. Okay, and here it's like if you're having any kind of worries about somebody's health also, then there is an assurance that do not worry about all of that. You're going to come into that, you will see that they're really protected, they've been taken care of, and so are you. Okay, just take that leap of faith. Okay, and now let me see some more oracle cards for you. So I'm just going to I will take this card. Commitment, yeah. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. That's what I said. What are your beliefs? Communicate them and then stay committed to them. Like, you have your own beliefs, your own mindset, your own thought patterns, your own dreams, and that is what you want to communicate. Do not succumb to the lower levels. Okay, do not step back or try to please others right now. This is not the time for you to please others. This is time for you to stand strong in your own beliefs. Okay, there are new long-term commitments that are coming towards you, I would say. And only when you value your truth, you express your thoughts and stand true to that, then only people will be able to see you, how powerful and strong you are, how much conviction you have for your own life, for how much you are dedicated to your life, for your growth. These two cards have shown up and I will take it. Respect and friendliness. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. Okay? And then friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So there will be some some qualities that you will see that matches with another person and some will not. So where it does not matches, you have to find that common ground while being respectful. Okay, and same goes for the other person also. And then with the friendliness, it's all about you understand that you guys are same. Maybe you appear as different, your lifestyle looks different, your thoughts, your career, that's entirely different, but deep down it both of you are the same people. It could be in regards to anything. It could be in regards to your relationships, it could be in regards to your partnerships, business partnerships, it could be in regards to your friends. Okay, so this is also about finding the like-minded people. Maybe you have different personalities from the outers, okay? But deep down you think like, you have the same goal, you have the same purpose. So it's like aligning with your community, with your people. So this is a new challenge that's coming, a new cycle I would say that's coming, not the challenge. Because this looks more like a blessing, I would say. All right. So if you have any question in your mind, please go ahead and think about it, as I'm going to pull out one card regarding that same question. And whatever comes, I will give you the guidance regarding that, and that might be your answer. Okay. So this card wants to come out. And we have be assertive. Yeah. Stand in your truth. Be assertive. Speak about what you believe. Okay. Yeah, let me see some tarot cards for you. If you are making new connections, then also you have to come as your own self, your true self. You have to represent yourself as your true self. Okay, your own beliefs matter, your own truth matter, your own values matter. So make sure that you communicate it freely and effectively, and so does the other person. So make that space, create that friendship first, no matter what connection it is, whether business, whether friends, whether it's a romantic partner. Build that friendship first, and then you can be more authentic with each other. You can be more open and honest to each other, you can be, and then you can be more vulnerable to each other also. There will always be some shortcomings in you and other people, but when we are accepting of all those things, it becomes easier for other person also to respect us and accept us for who we are. But first it starts with you. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, the very first card that has shown up is the Seven of Pentacles. You're building something new, okay? Planting new seeds. Starting something new. And this represents to me, whenever I see this card, this person is, doing some energy work on this plant. And I really feel like this is also your mind, that constant manifestation, visualization that these seeds at someday will turn into huge trees and give you uh, the best of fruits. Okay, so you're laying down new foundations, and this also requires trust, patience and trust. You have to take that leap of faith that it's gonna come out beautifully. And this nurturing requires each and every day, you have to put some effort each and every day. Pentacles is a very slow energy, slow moving energy. It's a very grounded and earthly energy, and you understand that, I think. Yeah, let me see some more cards for you. The Lovers, yeah, that's why. And see, it fell just right above the commitment. So there is an offer that's coming towards you. Long-term commitments. It's a long-term commitment. Okay, soulmate bonds, soul community, like-minded individuals, attracting that, there's a manifestation that's going behind the scenes. Okay. Two of Pentacles, yeah. This is like you're willing to take that leap of faith, but somehow your fear creeps in. So it's like you're juggling whether you should go forward or not. And you're being said that trust, have the faith that you are safe. You can take that leap of faith. Get to know somebody. Communication is key. Get to know someone first. Lay the foundation. Okay, take your time. You don't need to rush the process. Here also with the Pentacles, so it's like understand the duality. There will always be some positive and negative in somebody. Okay, take your time when you're laying that foundation. It doesn't necessarily have to rush it. See, we've got two cards of Pentacles and we have the Lovers in the center. And see, this is your own card, Gemini. And then you have the card with the counterpart. So this definitely confirms that you are activating your 7th house of partnerships. Okay? Marriage, long-term commitments. I'm also getting the message when you are being yourself, the other person will also be true to who they are. Two more cards for Gemini. I will take this card. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, balanced, equal give and take. And I will take this card also. Hermit and 10 of Swords. Yeah. Like you're ending that cycle. That painful cycle. Whatever has happened was in the past. You don't need to take that energy with you. Okay. If you're creating something new, you have to let this go. This is the ending of one cycle and starting of something new. Better things on the horizon. Okay? And this is the activity of your own mind and fears that's keeping you stuck there. Okay? Now is your time. And if you sit down with yourself, meditate and see how much you've learned from that time, you've become wiser. If there's any kind of thought that comes to your mind, like it says it's not safe, don't go there, sit down with yourself, meditate and have a conversation with yourself. Okay, Your higher self will guide you and will tell you that how much you've grown from that time. Okay, so you don't need to worry about anything. And see, at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands. So maybe you're attracting this kind of person, or you are being asked to be this person. Okay, stand in your power. All right, so that's all I have for you, Gemini. If this reading resonated, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Till then, take care and bye bye.